2023 has been my year. I traveled, I ate good, I went to concerts, I created content that I love and that I enjoyed. I had a great job, I still have a great job, and I got my dream body, which I've been wanting for years. And all of this was possible because of the right preparation and the right mindset and the right planning. Back in 2022, I did not know what I wanted from that year. Basically, I did not know what I wanted to really achieve in that year. All I know is that I wanted to achieve a lot of things that I wasn't able to achieve because I basically wasn't ready to have them or just get them. For example, in 2022, I wanted to get a Tesla and a puppy. I know if I had gotten that Tesla, I would have been in debt for the rest of my life. And when it comes to the puppy, I wouldn't be able to take care of it. I won't be able to take care of a puppy even next year because I travel a lot, especially for work. I'm not home that often. So who's going to take care of that puppy? Basically nobody, and it cannot take care of themselves. So that's why. In 2022, I did not have the right goals for myself. I did not know where I was in life or where I wanted to be in life. So in my mind, I just went through Pinterest and saw what everyone else's dream was and get inspired by it, basically copy it. And that's not the right thing to do. You need to understand yourself and you need to understand what goals are right for you in the situation that you are in right now. So basically in 2023, I understood what phase of my life I am right now and what I wanted to achieve in that phase. And that is basically the whole thing that you need to understand. You need to understand where you are in life so you can achieve the things that you're going to set your mind into. And if you want to achieve big things, you need to be able to handle those big things. And in 2022, for example, I wasn't there yet, but in 2024, I am there yet. I can get a Tesla and a puppy. Not the puppy, but the Tesla. And if you want to achieve all of those things, you need to start the year right. You need to start the year with the right plan, with the right preparation, and with the right mindset. Because if you don't do all of those things, you will end up not doing anything because you weren't prepared. And it's a hard thing to prepare yourself. I think the biggest mistake that a lot of people do is diving into a year without any preparation. You need to prepare yourself in November and December in order for you to achieve your goals. And with that, I mean, in November and December, you need to already start working on your goals and on the habits that you want to have in 2024. So everything can run smoothly from January onwards. Because let's be honest, most of us want to lose weight or gain weight when it comes to a new year. That's like the biggest new year resolution that everybody has when it comes to weight. So work out, gain weight, lose weight, whatever. Yeah. But most of people, 90% of people stop going to the gym or stop eating healthy after January. Let's be honest. The gym is always packed in January, but in February, it's basically only the people who were prepared are in the gym. And the ones who weren't there, they're not going to come back. And that is the biggest problem that we have here. So we need to prepare ourselves. We need to prepare our minds. We need to basically prepare our routines, our daily routines, to make sure that you're prepared for the goals that you want to achieve in the upcoming year. So yeah, basically in this video, we are going to talk about how you can prepare yourself mentally, physically, and also in your routine, and how you can understand what you want in life. And also, don't forget to subscribe and comment and like and all of that. By the way, I don't get paid if you subscribe. It just helps with the algorithm. That's it. The first thing that you need to do in order to prepare for the year is reflection. You need to reflect in the past couple of months, and you need to understand what you did in life, what you liked, what you didn't like, what was going on. So for me in 2022, more like October 2022, I sat down and reflected on my life and understood that I did not have a good year. I did not achieve the things that I wanted to achieve. It wasn't a good year for me. So I told myself that I'm going to make 2023 my year. It's going to be my year. I'm going to have as much fun as possible. I'm going to achieve as much as possible. And that was the reflection that basically motivated me for 2023. So what you're going to do, you're going to basically take a pen and paper and start writing down the things that you loved this year. What did you achieve this year that you loved? What you didn't like? also, which is also the important thing. So make a list, basically a keep and leave list. Write down the things that you want to keep, the habits that you've built this year that you wanted to basically continue in 2024, and also write down the things that you hated. So I know that a lot of us have a lot of procrastination when it comes to everything. So if you want to write that down, just write it down. And if you loved going to the gym, let's just say 3 times a week, and want to keep it going on, then write that down. And that is basically a reflection that you need to do. Because let's be honest, if you don't know what needs to be changed, if you don't know what the problem is, you cannot solve it, you cannot change anything. So you need to reflect on what needs to be changed this year so you can have a better year next year. One thing that I love about 2023 and my year is the fact that I started a 12-week year. I know you guys have heard me talk about the 12-week year a lot on this channel, but let's be honest, that is my productivity hack of the year, and I'm gonna keep using it probably till the end of the day, till I die. Yeah, I love that one. And if you just give it a try, honestly, give it a try and see if it's for you. I've heard that a lot of people don't like it and it's not for them, but I've also heard that a lot of people love it. So that's one thing that you guys can basically use for 2024. Now that we have a good reflection of the year and understand the things that we want to keep and the things that we want to get rid of in the next year, we need to set up our goals. Now, when it comes to goal setting, a lot of people do it completely wrong, in my opinion, because they don't understand what type of goals they have. They don't know what they want to achieve, and all they do is just put up money on a vision board and basically think that they will get rich without a plan, which is not going to be the case for most of us, right? So you need to prepare yourself for your goal. You need to understand what type of goals you can achieve in a year so you don't get discouraged by the end of the year and tell yourself that you did not achieve anything, so you're basically a loser. That is the feeling that I do not want you guys to have. I want you guys to achieve the things that you can achieve in a year. Basically, what you need to do is set SMART goals. And if you don't know what SMART goals are, let me tell you guys what a SMART goal is. Now, SMART basically stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So basically, your goal needs to be clear and specific. Also, it should be measurable, meaning that you can track your progress and determine what you have achieved and what you have not achieved. Also, the goal should be realistic, given your current resources, knowledge, and circumstances. You cannot just say you want to be a billionaire by the end of the year, but you don't have $1 billion idea already set up. That is a non-realistic and non-achievable goal for most of us. Also, your goal should be relevant to you and to your lifestyle and to your long-term vision, so it should make sense in a larger context of your life. Also, your goal needs to be time-bound, meaning that you should have a deadline for your goal. So if your goal is for 2024, it means that you should have achieved it by the end of the year. But if you're like me and you set up your goals every 3 months, which is what I do because of the 12-week year method, I basically achieve every single goal that I set up there every 3 months. So my deadline is 3 months. Also keep in mind that if you give yourself 10 years, then it will take you 10 years to achieve that goal. But if you give yourself 3 months, then it will take you 3 months to achieve it. So make sure to always have a deadline in mind. Set yourself a deadline and work toward that goal. A good example of a SMART goal would be, I will lose 10 pounds by exercising for 30 minutes and following a healthy diet within the next 3 months. Now that you have set your goals for the year 2024, you need to make up your mind on who you want to be in 2024. You cannot be the same person that you are this year. You need to change. You need to change your mindset and basically become the person who can achieve the goals that you have, or basically who has already achieved those goals. So basically speaking, in these preparation weeks, you also need to work on yourself. You also need to work on your mindset and become the person who is able to achieve those things or who has already achieved those things. You need to change your mindset and believe that you deserve those things, that you deserve good things, that you deserve to achieve all of your goals, and basically become the person who has already achieved those goals. This mindset is also similar to the mindset of manifesting. So basically becoming the person that already has those goals. So if your goal is to work out 5 times a week, who works out 5 times a week or even more? Athletes. So in your mind, you need to become an athlete. Tell yourself that you're an athlete. I mean, who cares about what everyone else thinks? You need to tell yourself that you're an athlete, and you need to tell yourself that athletes work out all the time. They eat healthy, right? So what is lacking? Why aren't you an athlete? Tell yourself that you're an athlete, because in my mind, I am an athlete. That's why I work out. That's why I go to the gym as often as I do. Because if I did not have that mindset that I was an athlete, I wouldn't do that. Let's be honest. I wouldn't be motivated to go to the gym when it's raining and in the mornings. But I do it because in my head, I'm an athlete. I know nobody thinks that. It's just me. But at the end of the day, that's the only opinion that matters. Mine. About myself. No one else's. So yeah, basically become the person that already has those goals and already has achieved those goals. I mean, I'm a 9-to-5 girly. I have a 9-to-5 job, or more like an 8-to-5 job. But still, in my mind, I'm an athlete because I love being active. I love working out. I love just going out and having fun and doing sports and I don't know, all of those stuff. And those are basically the traits that athletes have. And just why in my mind, I'm also an athlete. I may not be professional. I may not be a Olympic athlete or play professionally anything, but in my mind, I am. And that is, as I said, the most important thing. I have become the person that I've always wanted to be. And you need to basically get into that mindset and tell yourself that you deserve everything that is coming to you because of who you are. Not because of you working hard, that's not it, but just because of you existing and just because of your mindset that you deserve those goals. And if you don't tell yourself that, and you always believe that only because you worked hard you deserve something, you will not come far in life. Because just imagine you're not working hard and then you will just tell yourself that you don't deserve it. Because let's be honest, most people in this life that have achieved a lot of things, sure, they worked hard, but not a lot of times. There's also luck. There's also smart working, but they have not worked as hard as you might think. So get that out of your mind. Working hard may get you to some places, but working smart and having the opportunities and being lucky and having the mindset, the right mindset that you deserve everything, will get you even further. Also, the most important factor when it comes to this preparation is you cheating on yourself. You need to stop cheating on yourself, because let's be honest, if you have a significant other, if you have a partner and you love them, would you cheat on them? That's the thing. Would you cheat on them? If you make them a promise, would you cheat on your partner? No. A decent human being would say, no, I would never cheat on my partner, right? Then why do you cheat on yourself? Why do you tell yourself that you're going to work out? I'm going to use a lot of workout examples in this one. Let's just say, why do you tell yourself that you're going to work out today, but then you're not motivated and you don't work out? So why are you cheating on yourself? You just made yourself a promise that you're going to work out. Why didn't you? And this is the mindset that you need to get into. And if you cheat on yourself and you don't do the things that you said you would do, you will stop trusting yourself. And even though not consciously, it would not happen consciously, but unconsciously, you will stop trusting yourself. You will start doubting every single thing that you're doing and basically doubt yourself, which is really, really hard, I don't know why you guys to have that. It's a hard thing to have. So don't cheat on yourself. Do the things that you promise yourself to do and get where you want to be. And that way, you will basically build trust with yourself and start loving yourself. Also, one other tip that I have for you guys that have helped me become this productive and basically achieve everything that I wanted to achieve this year is writing down my day-to-day life. So basically, write down your routine. Just start it with the morning, waking up, skincare, I don't know, shower, workout, coffee, breakfast, whatever. Write it down. Write down your morning, your midday, what you're going to do at work, and what you're going to do during your breaks, your nighttime routine, all of those things, write down. Because this routine, more like this paper, is going to become your rule book. You need to follow that book. You need to follow those rules that you've already written down for yourself. They're basically a checklist for you, but don't see it as a checklist. See it as a rule book. Those are the things that you have to do, that you must do. And that is a hard mindset to have, but it can get harder if you don't achieve the things that you've always dreamed of. Imagine 10 years from now on, you could have had your dream body long time ago. You could have studied the things that you wanted to study. You could have had your dream job, but you didn't because you weren't disciplined enough, because you didn't have that rule book, or because you didn't have that mindset. That is harder than just pushing yourself right now. So don't have regrets and go for it. And also, when you follow that rule book, in a few weeks, it's going to become a habit. You will basically follow it without even thinking about it. So subconsciously, you will follow the things that you have already written down for yourself, because those are going to become what? Habits. So yeah, make sure that you write down your routine on day-to-day life, because that is going to help you way more than you think. I mean, it's even better if you guys have like a timeline. So time box everything, every single minute in your day, like every single hour of your day, even write down your breaks and all of that, because that is going to make you way more productive than just saying, oh, I'm going to work out today. No, tell yourself when you're going to work out. Tell yourself when you're going to study. Tell yourself how long you're going to do your research and whatever is going to basically make you achieve those goals. Tell yourself that. So all of the things that I mentioned, this preparation needs to take place right now. Yes, right now. After this video, grab the piece of paper and grab a pen and start writing down your reflection. Reflect on 2023 and then go and write down your goals for 2024. Write down your day-to-day life and then start following it from tomorrow on. Because you need to build your habit system that is going to lead to achieving your goals, basically. So you need to have that system ready for yourself so you can achieve the goals. And when it comes to 2024, when we have 2024, you don't need motivation to push yourself. And that is the goal here. That is why we need to prepare ourselves, because you need to have that preparation. You need to have that system in place already before it's 2024. Let's just say you don't prepare and you just jump right into 2024. You're going to start in January, right? 1st January. Let's just say not even 1st January, because everyone is already like hungover from the New Year's Eve and New Year's party. So let's just 2nd of January. That's where most people start their New Year's resolution and New Year's goals and all of that, right? So let's just say you start there. After a few weeks, you're going to give up. That is for sure. So that's why you need to prepare yourself right now so you don't give up in January or in February next year. So prepare yourself, build a system, follow that system, and you will achieve everything that you wanted to achieve. That is basically how I did it in 2023. This week, I will do the same thing. I will sit down and write down everything that I want to achieve in 2024 and everything that I basically want to have in this life. And yeah, and I'm basically looking forward to it and looking forward to my daily routine that I'm going to write down as well. So let's do it together. Let's achieve our goals and make sure that 2024 is also our year.